What's up, everybody? It's your boy AT2. I gotta let my car run because my battery died on me. So, I've seen some of your comments. Some people called me a traitor. Hold up. You know what? No, never mind. No. We're not going to use this video for me to discuss that. That's going to be a whole different other video. Actually, I don't even think I need to do a video on that because I did nothing wrong. If I did something that was questionable, yeah, go ahead and question me about it. But did I do anything wrong? No, I don't think I did. So I'm not even going to address that. Straight up said your name in her stream. Oh yeah. I didn't go back and watch the whole thing. Like I said, I have to look at the whole thing from the beginning, and then I'll let you know what I think about the whole thing. I did. I guess I am going to talk about it. I did say that I might do another video. She's like, wait, so you're gonna do another video about me? You're gonna do another video? So like, hey, I will contact you and then let you know what I think about it before any video is done. So that's where we left it off. I'm starting to look forward to your lives, even if I don't know what the heck is going on. Thank you guys. All right. Well, the haters that watch the replay don't care about anything that's going on right now. What's up, Aurelia? What's up, Maria? What's up, Kita? I appreciate you. Thank you. I appreciate that. All right. And Misha, I'm gonna get you later. Don't worry. I'm gonna go back and read what the heck you was talking about. Because Misha, I think, was it Misha that called me a traitor? I'm not sure. Add to the cash. Right, Mary. Exactly. Add to the Cash App so I can get a new battery. Dang it. All right. Anyway, what's up, Laura? Shout out to Laura real quick. What's up, Laura? She be acting like she don't know me and stuff like that. But anyway, today we are going to talk about Auntie Hammy. I'm gonna start out with her first. But these YouTubers, these YouTube streets are crazy right now. Besides, Katie Joy. So Auntie Hammy. So you guys know she had that whole interview with Tasha K and all that stuff. We talked about it on here, how it was all planned. They try to all work it and stuff like that. Now, it's funny because the thing is that people were reporting on it and was thinking that her and Tasha K actually had a beef, but they never actually had any beef or anything like that. There was nothing going, and it was all planned to sell the whole story. And the thing is that now Auntie Hammy is on YouTube. If you guys know her, she's the lady that made the pew pew pew, it's a 22, all that stuff, and she's viral, everything like that. So now she's on YouTube. She's all like, yo, I'm gonna come on here. All y'all do is talk crap about celebrities all day. Ain't nobody talking about y'all. So I'm gonna get on here and talk about y'all. So it's a satire, basically what she's doing. So she's using her platform to talk about all the YouTubers. Now, I only got 2K, so I know she ain't gonna talk about me. But I already told you, I'm unemployed. I got negative 1,500 on my account. I need a new car battery. That's what my car is running right now. I'm on unemployment, but my unemployment hasn't been approved, but it should be soon. What else is there about me, Auntie Hammy? What can you really say? Because you can't call me ugly, because you ugly too. But anyway. So anyway, Auntie Hammy got into it with Toxic Diamond. This is Toxic Diamond right here. I don't have any issues with Toxic. I just think, just like I said about Katie, I think that you need thick skin to do this. Now, do I think it was right to bring up the situation with her daughter? Let me just go ahead and do a replay for you guys. As you guys know, Toxic actually got into a fight at a 7-Eleven with one of the workers there. She said she was profiled. She asked her daughter to go to the front of the line or something like that and get her a drink. The lady said no. And then a whole mess broke out and she got into a fight. Allegedly, she's the one that got her ass whooped. I don't know that for a fact. I don't know that to be true, but that's what everybody's saying. So I see why it's getting under Toxic skin, because who want to know that they got their behind whooped? Anyway, so Auntie Hammy had said, you got your daughter treating her like your best friend and da 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 da, you know, things like that. And there are some and I'm not a parent, but there are some relationships where the parent do treat the child like a friend, and sometimes the lines are blurred. I think when it comes to YouTube, and this has nothing to do with those family vloggers, I don't even want to get into that. This has nothing to do with the family vloggers, but I feel that when you put your children on camera, you are asking for them to be a part of the act. And so in that turn, not that any sick person, any sick bastard out there should do this, but you're warranting that critique of your parenting skills when you put your child on camera, you know? Gramsy, I have to see you later. I'll talk to you guys. Rewatch later. Okay, thank you, Gramsy. Tammy only talks about people who talk about her first. Oh, usually anyone. Yeah. Oh, you meant Hammy. Yeah, Hammy talks about anyone that talks about allegedly Maria. You caught that. She talks about anybody who talks about her, basically. That's how she does. And so, you know, she's a comedian. And I'll tell you this, I was gonna be on the show and I ended up not being on it. It was a game show. I ended up not being on it, but they let you know, hey, don't get into a roast with a comedian because they will make you look stupid. We suggest you not do that. Please, they're begging us not to go toe-to-toe with the host and stuff like that. Unfortunately, I didn't get that far, so I didn't even get a chance to roast or get roasted. But anyway, what's up, Heidi? I see you. Really lost that Toxic really lost that fight. It's been proven. Oh, okay. Yeah, Keita. Please like, share, subscribe, all that good stuff. If you got $1 to go ahead and drop it. You know they said I'll be begging, but I already told you why I was begging. I got to keep on this damn world run. Anyway, Tox has displayed herself as a colorist, and I have heard accusations about that of her being a colorist as well too. So I know when it came to Nosy, I know when it came to Hammy, she critiqued like yo black behind, yo black this, you dark skin and stuff like that. And I don't like that. You know, not only, you know, white people or somebody else can be colorists, black people can be colorists too. I don't like that at all. All shades are beautiful, no matter what you are. All shades are beautiful. And for her to be a black woman, you would think that she knows that that colorist stuff is not cool at all. But obviously she doesn't. But I feel that also going back to the whole parenting thing, I think she has to have thick skin, and especially for somebody who has over 100K subscribers, you should have thick skin. So I don't know if she goes back and forth with these people as a form of entertainment, or she really be getting wrapped up in it. All like, you can't, you know, she be ranting, and then she be scratching her ear, and then she be patting her weave and all that shit. It's all like, yo, calm down with all that. She be and coughing. She be doing the Katie stuff with the coughing. Like, stop with the coughing. You gonna give me corona through the screen? Where my mask at? Damn it. Because y'all trying to give me the rona through the screen. Oh, here it go. You know, all the, you know, you got to stop coughing on camera. You know, all that. Yo, why is a grown woman fighting? I use the words grown. Show me your emojis down there. Thank you, guys. 1848 in the room. Yes, make sure you guys like. Thank you. I appreciate that. And that's my new emoji. The one with the dollar, the tongue with the dollar sign is my new emoji. Let me get the crust on my mouth. Toxic's daughter is 11 years old. She says anything around her daughter. Yes, and I want to comment on that. I feel that some of the subject matter and some of the topics you should not be having around your child. Yes, and I'm not going to go as far as, oh, you need to monitor the music they're listening to, because I listened to everything when I was little. But I think when you're going on a rant about somebody, she definitely shouldn't be exposed to that, you know? That's one thing that it's like, that ain't a good look. But anyway, going back to Auntie Hammy, Auntie Hammy whole thing is that she's gonna go after all these what's up, Bunny? Hey, Susan. She's gonna go after all these bloggers and stuff like that. She went after the Wiley show. She only said a couple of things about Armand, but she has nothing against Armand. She doesn't have anything against Lovely T. Auntie Hammy is really going after the ones that are really nasty, you know? Let me take this to another level. I was even thinking, is Jaguarwright to blame for all this, or is Tasha K to blame for all this? Because it seems something in the whole urban black YouTube world is going on. There's something wrong. Because the fighting has got to a point where it gets really nasty. And I think Jaguar, this is just my assumption, I don't know for a fact, but I think Jaguar came all like, oh, she's seen a market and she was like, hold on for a minute. Let me come in here, disrupt everything. Let me create chaos, and then I'll be the number one topic. Yes, you did that, Jaguar. Hey, you did the dang thing, as they say. You know, you did it. You did your shit. But at the same time, you created all this chaos, this mass. People got, because they're all like, dang, since you got Storm a whole bunch of views, I know you can get me a whole bunch of views. And that's where Nosy comes into play. Nosy Ho. I feel like with Nosy, she wanted to capitalize off of those views. So she was like, let me have Jaguar on for a 1 hour live, then a 2 hour live, and then it went to 6 hour lives. Remember that whole thing that I had talked about? And for those of you who are not new to my channel, had talked about her doing that live where she was cussing at Tasha K and stuff like that. It just looked ridiculous. It just looked desperate. Because first of all, Tasha K doesn't even have, or I don't even think Tasha K has an issue with these small bloggers. She's basically out there planting seeds. She's messing with people, you know? That's what she's doing. She's messing with people. Jay is cool. Toxic. Oh, she be wanting to fight people for real. Hey, her wish came true. Nosy is an opportunist. Yeah. And I definitely see that with her, because my thing with Nosy is that, you know, there's a situation. Let's go ahead and talk about it. There's a situation with a woman named Jen. Allegedly, she was SA, and you guys know what SA is, when there's somebody who comes to you and they involuntarily attack you, if you know what SA is. I just don't want the channel to get shut down if I keep saying that word, but SA, you know, the assault. You know, and I don't know if it's true or not. I don't report that on my channel because I feel like that's heavy. I want to laugh and bring joy to people. I feel like that's a little bit too heavy, so I don't talk about that. And I'm not saying because I don't believe it or I do believe it. I believe at the end of the day, it needs to be handled by the law. So with that being said, this guy named Hotshot had this 8-hour live. He had an 8-hour live. It was him, Nosy. Nosy was going at BlackTeaBlog, and they were going back and forth about, because BlackTeaBlog exposed that, you know, the Jen lady was allegedly lying, and then Nosy was defending her, and they were going back and forth, and all this stuff, right? Well, my thing is that, why is nobody saying, hey, if this is going on and you're being harassed allegedly by Nicki Minaj, call the cops. Call the cops. Talk to the cops. Why don't somebody get a fund for a lawyer? And what they're doing is talking and having these discussions on live. And it's all like, yo, you can't have these discussions on live. You know what I mean? That's crazy to me. Jen called Nosy, though. I was on that live. Jen reached out. Oh, okay. And you know, and I do understand that, because they said they accused the Jen lady of going to different people's lives and stuff like that, trying to get the story out. But I feel that, if, for example, if Jen, if you're watching, or anybody watching, if you were to come on my live and wanted to talk about it, I'll be like, hey, you know, you can tell your story, but at the end of the day, let's go try to get you a lawyer. Let's go ahead and try to get some resources to help you mentally, you know? Yes, Chris, an 8-hour live, and the guy name was Hotshot. Him and Willie Vanillie. Shout out to Willie. He's seen my show before, but they got into it. He went off on him, basically said, you know, Nosy is already dead, so he ain't gonna address her. He called the Hotshot guy DL and all this stuff, and he square up. Here's my thing with Willie. I feel that Willie, if he truly is a content creator and he's above all that, then don't get in the mud with people. I feel that you have to separate yourself from that. Don't get in the mud with people, because like, he's a talented choreographer, dancer, you know, do all that voguing stuff, you know, do all that voguing, all the stuff that you want to do, but don't get in the mud with people, because it doesn't make you look great either, you know? Nosy will milk this Jen thing until her hashtag goes viral. Yeah. And yes, in the live, that 8-hour live on Hotshot channel, her, Jen, and everybody else on there was talking about, oh, what if we flooded social media with that hashtag and then they couldn't ignore with the surviving the petties and making noise and stuff like that. And so like, yo, what is that going to do for this lady? That's not going to do anything for her. Get her a lawyer. Where's your lawyer? Where's your lawyer at? And I'm not trying to be funny, but where's your lawyer at? Damn it. This man is on probation, about to go back to jail. The police would scoop him up right away if she would call them. Exactly. Nosy wants clicks and views. Yeah, so my thing with Hotshot, Nosy, and Jaguar, because Jaguar was all like, I can get you some help. And Jaguar, you got your own shit going on. Leave this one alone, Jaguar. Leave it alone. Leave it alone. Leave it alone. Yeah. You know, my throat a little dry. That's why the vocals was messed up. Willie is also terrible and a colorist. Is he? I can't speak just because I had a conversation with them through like the comment section. I don't want to speak on that unless I know that for a fact. I haven't heard him say colorist things per se. Granted, I don't watch all his lives because he might not do 8 hours. He do like 2-3 hour lives and maybe a little long. I skip through. But definitely I will verify that information if he's happened to be on here. Like I said, I pinned the comment up there so anybody can join. The hashtag is going to cure her suspected PTSD, apparently, and solve her problems. Right, unapologetically, Lee. That's the thing. It's all like, okay, so how is that going to help her by having it go, by putting that hat? They all trying to get some clicks and views. And I feel that for them to take a victim story and not say like, it's kind of like, let me use somebody, for example, who I want to use today. Chris, I'm going to use you today. So if Chris was going through something and there was a alleged act that is horrible that happened to her and she wants to tell her story as a victim, I'd be like, yeah, go ahead and tell your story. But at the same token, if I see that she's being harassed and she's being hurt, I would talk to Chris off the line and I would tell her like, hey, we need to talk off a line. Please, let's talk off a line and let's try to get you some help. Let me see who I can reach out to get you help. I'm not going to keep bringing Chris back on my channel, retelling her story about her abuse. That's the PTSD that unapologetically Lee was talking about. That has to be a thing, you know? I agree. Well, Nosy isn't my cup of tea. All the jokes about her hair being nappy, her nose. Yeah, I don't like the nose one. I think the hair is warranted because what she was saying, like, you'll never see me with no Asian hair or anything like that. But yet she wears fake hair. So I don't know where the Asian hair. And I feel that, and I'm talking to the black women. No, I'm talking to women in general. Well, no. Let me say particularly black women. No matter if you perm your hair, straighten your hair, wear a weave, wear wigs, you are still a black woman at the end of the day. So for anybody to be talking about another black woman's hair, let's not do that. You know what I mean? So I'll say that in general, but I'll say it, with that situation, it'll go both ways. No, Willie is a good person. Yeah, I like Willie, but I will, because like I said, I take everything that you say to heart. So if there is some questionable stuff out there, I will look at that and we'll explain that later. That's exploitation. When you do that, yeah. Can you shorten it to under 8? Right, 8 hours talking about something that's I don't know. Trauma isn't tea. Say it again for the people in the back. Trauma is not tea. Chris, have you seen how she dragged black people? She's great at degrading. Yeah, that's what I was talking about too, because she says she hates black women and she hates black men. I think she recently tried to come up with an explanation off the internet. The internet, yeah. She says a lot of degrading things. So, you know, at the end of the day, some of that I don't think, talking about black women in general, their hair or anything like that is respectful. But if somebody is going low ball in the gutter, talking about people, the way they look and stuff like that, that's not right. I don't like that at all. What else is there? Yeah. What's up, my guy? Y'all talking about, oh, what's up? I'm just in here spreading the gospel about what's going on in these YouTube streets. People try to use her blackness as an insult. Yeah, that part shouldn't be. No. And I wanted to clarify that. I don't think her blackness should be the joke. No, not at all. Thank you for clarifying that, Chris. I appreciate that. People try to. Oh, I read that one. Yeah, it's true. You got to look at it. It's all over line. Trauma isn't tea. Yeah. The hair is small compared to what she said. Yeah. She wished that all black men died and or were dead. And first of all, how are you going to populate the world if you kill all black men? So that don't make any sense. And she also made claims about black men don't like black women and just took some stuff to the extreme. But I want to circle back for a minute, you guys. But before I do that, I want to go ahead, shout out to the Yvette Show. The reason why I keep playing her little promo clip is because it brings me some kind of peace when I'm talking about heavy subjects. So I just want to go ahead and play this just to remind everybody, I love you, and hopefully you love me. So let's go ahead and play this.
Baby, when we're together, say I'm alright, and you're alright, it's like paradise. I just want you to know how I love you. I love you, honey, I love you, I do, more than you ever known. It's for sure, you can always count on my love forevermore. It's the Dear Yvette Show, guys. I'm working these vocals. I'll see you guys tomorrow. Like, share, comment, and subscribe to the Dear Yvette Show right on YouTube.
No, that wasn't Jaguar. That was Yvette. I had the Dear Yvette Show on my show before, so shout out to her. Make sure you guys subscribe to her. It's the Dear Yvette Show. You'll see it. Her subscribers are growing, so help her to get to 1K, y'all. Yes, that's Yvette singing. Yeah, the vocals are fire. I love you. I need you. I would subscribe to her and then unsub too much negative energy treatment. That treatment subscribers is nasty. Oh, I'm figuring you're talking about Nosy. I know you're not talking about Yvette. I was like, wait, Yvette? Hold on. I was like, not her. But as I go back to my question earlier, is Jaguar to blame for what's going on in these YouTube streets? Not saying that YouTube was never messy before. No, I'm not saying that. But at the same token, it seems that when Jaguar came into the mix and she started intermingling with people, hopping on this person's channel, it seemed like it all went to crap. So my question is Jaguar to blame for what's going on in these YouTube streets? Now, everybody has to take accountability for themselves, so I do know that. I'm not saying she's to blame for everything, but is she the catalyst in this, She is, but I didn't know about her anti-black comments. I can't watch her. I don't want the energy around me. Yeah. She hasn't helped her situation. Yeah. Right. I think Jaguar is not the sole to blame on everything that's going on, because she even got into it with Toxsique. And the thing about the Toxsique thing is that she was basically recapping her live that she did when Toxsique got into that fight at the liquor store or whatever. She was recapping that whole thing, and so what ended up happening was that, you know, Jag was all like, oh, making comments about her and stuff like that. And I felt that for that moment, even though Jag has every right to say whatever she wants to because they talk about each other, who's the referee? Who's the person to say, like, hey, it's one thing to make jokes, but if there's a potentially situation where she was racially profiled or she was beat up because she was black, like, we got to step back for a minute and be like, hey, let's not joke about that. That's something serious, you know? I think everyone has a little bit to blame in the situation. Yeah, definitely. Because you're responsible for what you do, you know? Jag is strategic, yeah. And I feel that, and let me bring this back to Nosy real quick. I feel that with Nosy, why hasn't she gone on Jag's channel? But Jag will come on her channel, get her subscribers up, get her views, but she won't do the same in reverse. Now, I'm not saying that Jag needs Nosy to do it, but I think, hell, I helped you out, help me out. You know what I mean? Because let's be honest about Nosy. I don't think that she would have the platform she had without first Jaguar and then without this lady named Jen. I feel that Jen came to Nosy because she saw she was getting the cloud and everything like that, so Jen reached out to her. Jag wrong for speaking on someone else's abuse experience. Yeah. Oh, I didn't see your comment. No, it's the smaller bloggers attack. Ooh. Yeah. And I have done videos about Tasha K, but I feel that I come from it with a perspective of like, hey, I'm an outsider. I'm not in the stuff. I'm an outsider. So I try to be very unbiased whenever I do talk about it because I feel like that's our responsibility as content creators to be unbiased, you know? And I feel that because Jag will hop on somebody's channel, they'll feel like they have to be loyal to her. And maybe it's a great thing that I never got that interview with Jag or Jag never came on my channel because I can be unbiased, you know? And I think it became a thing where it was all like, let's take down Tasha. And it's all like, yo, I don't want to take down anybody. I want everybody to make money on here because if it becomes a culture where we get rid of people's channel or we try to shut them down, then ain't none of us going to be able to talk about anything. Jag wasn't that angry with Tasha until everyone started dragging Tasha after the interview. Remember initially? Yes! Thank you, Dana, for bringing that up. Yeah, Jag was not mad at first. And then all of a sudden, Jag did this whole spinneroonie and everything like that when everybody else, she noticed everybody else was mad, you know? All Jaguar had to do was play it cool, and she couldn't do that. None of this would have happened if Jaguar just played it cool because she looked like the one that was whatchamacallit. She looked like the one that was the victim. I hate saying that, but she looked like the one that was the victim until she started going on everybody else's platform. Then that's when it was like, wait, Jag, you kind of moving fishy. And then when Tasha released that call, it's all like, wait, if you don't like Tasha K, why are you calling her trying to give her some fake news about another celebrity? You know, you should go on BX Live. He's on now. I'll wait until after this live. I'm having fun. But thank you, Kaylin, for letting me know. I'll go check it out later. Jag wants validation from mean girls that don't care about her. Exactly. Those people don't care about her that she goes on their channel. And I'm not saying everybody doesn't, but the people that she goes on, 7, 6, 8 hour lives on, those people don't care about her because how is my phone at 24% and I even got it in the dang charger and it's about to die? How y'all doing 8 hour lives? Let me just say that. How y'all doing 8 hours? They take down the Tasha K pathetic bunch. Yeah. I agree with that. It gets to a point where you can hold her accountable. What I like to say is that I hold people accountable on my channel. But when you're doing 6, 7, 8 hour lives on people, it gets too much. It's too much. I've unsubscribed to most of the bloggers who can't produce receipts or, interesting content. Exactly. I'm doing some investigating. Oh, Red Hot. Oh, my God. Well, Red Hot, you got to check out the latest video. I was actually on Katie's show. But like I said, I don't want to talk about that right now. We'll talk about that later. Oh, make sure you guys like, share, subscribe, all that good stuff. Ooh, excuse me, I had to burp. And here I'm over here judging people for coughing, and I always be burping in my video. Order pizza. I can't do 8 hour lives. Yeah, they are long. Lisa. I don't even sleep for 8 hours. Yeah, it's dragged out. Now I want to go back to Auntie Hammy again. Do you guys appreciate that basically what she's doing is trolling all the bloggers, or is Auntie Hammy should step out of it? Oh, thank you, Uniquely Bronze. I appreciate that. Do you think Auntie Hammy should step out, or is it fun and comedic that she goes after all the bloggers and stuff like that? I love that she goes after the bloggers. You know, she got 18,000 right now. I want her to go after me. Attack me! Attack me! You ever met somebody who want to be a victim so bad? Oh, I think we're talking about them right now. Never mind. Yo, you know AT2 like to talk his ish. But I couldn't comment members only. Yeah, she put it back on members only now. They're so pressed about Tasha K. Meanwhile, she's running circles around them. Yeah, can we take a look at? And like I said, I already gave Tasha K free promotion, so she owed me some money. But the whole production on the whole surviving Jaguar thing.
First time I seen a man's guts all over the concrete where we played jacks and hopscotch.
For the whole world to hear, Jackie makes the truth an explosive lie.
I knew at the age of 7 that sis was a liar.
It wasn't actually rape. It was supposed to be intended to be a joke.
He's 18 years old. You don't tell him what to do.
Everything that she said, true or false?
What doesn't kill you makes you stronger.
This woman just put her hands on me. Please, 911, come here. She's crazy. She's a schizophrenic.
Yo, I always say this, take emotion out of it. That promo was dope as hell. I don't care what nobody say. That promo was dope as hell. It made me go like, okay, if I ever do interviews and stuff like that, which I will be doing soon, I need to step my game up. I need to get production like that because that's dope. Now, you know, granted, her talking to her family and stuff like that, do I agree with that necessarily? No. However, her family are of age, so her family can give that direction. I just know that I'm good with my family and they ain't doing no documentary about me. Whew. I'm so selfish. She says some real stuff, but her antics are hilarious. Yeah, her antics are hilarious. How she be sniffing coke and stuff like that. She's not actually a cokehead. That's just her image. But let's be real for a minute, though. Don't we all think these YouTubers be doing something other than weed? Hold on. I'm going to do a 30-second countdown real quick. Do we think that these YouTubers be doing something other than weed? Allegedly. You know, I think they be doing something other than just weed. But anyway, I feel that, yeah, and I'm glad you brought this up because I feel that, you know, she kind of seen people bullying Tasha K, and I think she just, you know, not that Tasha K put her up to it. I think Tasha K was all like, you know what? Go ahead and do whatever you want to do. If you want to join the blogging, you know, she probably condoned it or like, you know, like, hey, go for it. And then Auntie Hammy took it upon herself all like, y'all always want to diss Tasha K. Then I'm going to talk about y'all, you know. Caught that live just in time to see Nosy and Black T. Definitely was messy. Yeah, it was a lot going on. You know, those like I said, and I'll say it again, those conversations about alleged assaults going on, those should be handled off camera. Those should not be handled on camera. It's one thing to tell your story if you're a survivor, but it seems that she's still going through this traumatic experience. Just like somebody said, trauma is not tea. That is not tea at all. That's not funny, and that's not something that should be exploited. And there's a lot of exploitation going on in these YouTube streets. Really beyond some, yeah, right. Allegedly, maybe. Yes. If they can't afford it, yes. I don't know, probably. I knew I wasn't the only one that thought these people be on something. Rumors with no regard. Yeah. She really uses cocaine. She doesn't hide it. No, L, I think she's just joking. I don't know. Do y'all think Auntie Hammy really be using the cocaine? I'm in love with the cocoa. I'm in love with the cocoa. Yes, especially TK, who always supposedly on Benadryl. Oh no, not TK with the Benadryl. Hey, she could be creating lean. I don't know. Allegedly. But they definitely be on some, because I'll be like, how y'all do this every day? It take a toll on me. You know? What's up, Yvette? We just played your video, by the way. Yes, she feels bad for Tasha K. Trauma is tea if you think a bag is attached to it. And I think that's what's going on. They think as long as they're getting the views and stuff like that, because mind you, I do believe, like somebody said in the comment, I forgot who, if they weren't getting clicks and views for somebody's trauma, they wouldn't be talking about it. They don't care. I did a story about Orson and Orrin West, you know, Classic and Sincere, the two boys missing in California City. I did a video about them, not because I wanted clicks and views, but because I actually care about that situation. And I think it needs more media attention to bring those boys home, you know? Oh, the Dear Yvette Show. Oh, hold on. Baby, when we're together, say I'm alright, and you're alright. It's like paradise.
I am in full mode, full gear, but I just want to say shout out to you, AT2. You know, I got nothing but love for you, my baby.
Thank you. You ready for war? We ready? Nut if you buck, right? Nut if you buck.
Hey, I can only be on the sidelines, but listen up.
Oh yeah, go ahead.
You know, I watched your live earlier today. I must say that live was officially lit. If I had my damn bill, I'd be striking it right now. And now you're doing the whole messy YouTube bloggers thing. So, you know, you always got the hottest content. And like I said, you know, I'm always proud of you. But I am going to do Sunday service tomorrow too, because we're going to pray for your whole day today.
Yeah, it's going to be messy. I will be going live tonight, guys. This one will be messy. Hey, there we go.
Shout out to all the panhandlers. I am so excited to be a panhandler. I am excited.
Oh, that's gonna be your new name. We're gonna take a vote on it, but I like that, the panhandlers, because you know I always be begging.
Hey, shout out to your channel, guys. I love you. It's so good that we're able to have a conversation. Unlike these YouTube here streets, you know, they go and get each other address, and folks is calling child protection service, on all kinds of stuff. You know what I'm saying?
And here's my question for you, Yvette, without you getting involved in it. Do you think that there's a separation between exploitation and actual, like, tea, as they say? You know, like, is there a fine line somewhere? Like, where do you draw the line?
Yeah. You know, first of all, what I'm starting to witness, it's a lot of big bloggers out there. They can put the content out, but when it comes to them, they're not able to take it. You know, you got to be able to dish. You understand, to receive what you dish out. And not only that, it should never get to the level where I'm posting your address, or I got to post. You know, these things are teetering on criminal. You understand what I'm saying?
Right.
Making false reports. People can be fined and jailed behind that foolishness now. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, it's okay to go at it and have a different choice of words, but now you're brinkering on the legal side of things. You understand what I'm saying? Yeah. So
that's what I'm worried about. I'm all like, I don't want no parts. Like I said, if I had a friend and they wanted to talk about a survivor story, but if you're going through the trauma, you're not a survivor. You're still going through the trenches, you know?
Right.
So you need to go the legal route, you know? It's too much, you know?
Yeah, I certainly understand on that, but I want to say thank you. I got a snuck a little break. I got another 2.5 hours, but I never miss what's going on.
Well, good luck. Hopefully those 2 hours go by fast, and be safe out there. Everybody, wish her luck. Okay.
Love you.
So this person said, you want to be Tasha K, you can't be Tasha K. I don't have a vagina, I have a penis, so I can't be Tasha K. It's impossible for me to be Tasha, you know? Oh, I only seen real one comment. I don't know if he's still in there. Why should Tasha K strike? Who said she should strike? On point, bye. Yo, the funny thing is that I know this person right here, and I like the trolls. Don't worry, this person right here, I never said anything bad about Tasha K in the video. She's not actually even in the thumbnail. However, she's one of the biggest not content creators, because she doesn't create content, technically just a blogger. But she's one of the biggest bloggers out there. So I don't want to be her, and I'm not trying to step on her toes. At the end of the day, she's who she is, and I'm AT2. And I will always be motherfucking AT2. Get that right. Anyway, moving on. Good luck, Yvette. Yes. Auntie Hammy. OP said it. Can't nobody take Tasha K out anyway. Yeah! Like, I'm not trying to be Tasha K. Yo, question of the day. Do I want to be Tasha K? I should get like a little faux hawk or something like that, but I'm bald as hell. I have spots all in my shit, so my shit wouldn't work out the same way. I'm saying how I'm coming on social media to help that nosy lady is literally just obsessed with Nicki Minaj. Yeah. And then the thing is that these bloggers will try to be all like, you're obsessed with me. No, nobody's obsessed. Okay, this person is a troll, because I swear I didn't say anything about Auntie Hammy. Is that you trolling me? Let me know if that's you trolling me. Yes, make sure you guys like, share, subscribe. Go ahead and drop those tongue $ emojis. Those are my signs. If you got a little change to spare in the Cash App, go ahead and do that. And then Venmo and PayPal is in the description of the video if y'all want to donate to the show. Remember, you don't have to. So before they say, oh, you be begging, beg these nuts. Anyway, respect everybody, bring light to the topic. But at this point, everyone needs to bow out of it. Yes, bow out of it. Exactly. I agree. Nosy wants to attachment. Yeah. And she basically attached herself to it. I don't think there's a way she can get out of it now, you know? Help that girl out. Give her some change. Give her, because she helped you grow your channel, help her get a channel to, you know, that's my thing. Help her get a channel. Help that girl get a channel. It could be like a whole channel where victims get to talk about what's going on. No, I ain't gonna stop begging. I ain't gonna stop. I'm gonna keep begging. Shoot, you better beg. You ain't got nothing else to do. Shit, you should go on your channel and beg for some money. There's somebody trolling me. I love it. I love it. Beg these y'all know I'm petty. All right, y'all. I'm about to get out of here. I think I said all that needed to be said. The only thing that I didn't stress on is the whole Willie thing. Like I said, Willie was told that his name was brought up. Like I said, I didn't watch Hotshot's whole live and everything like that. His name was brought up. You're banging Storm Monroe. What the fuck? Dang it! I said the F word. My video about to, dang it, now it's going to go unlimited, and I'm not going to get as many clicks and views and stuff like that. Don't you worry, AT. We're here for you. Thank you, Velvet Vocals. I appreciate that. Anyway, like I said, they got into it because Willie said that his name was mentioned. Oh, is somebody on my live? Oh, Red Hot. Oh, I guess I'm not ending. What's up, Red Hot?
This is to that on point individual. I don't know who that is because they don't have no subscribers on their page.
I ain't got my beat button yet. Go ahead though.
I'm gonna try not to curse. You know how I get when I get to talking.
Right.
But so you, the on point, how much you get your lip out of Tasha K ass and go get your subscribers and go probably fix your face and get your life on point, okay? Because ain't nobody thinking about her over here. Don't nobody want to be her. Everybody want to be who they are. Go suck a dick and stick it in your mama mouth too, okay?
Right, exactly. My thing was all like, wait, Willie is Becky with the good. Yeah, this person, I have a question for y'all. Do y'all think that person is Auntie Hammy? That would be hella funny if that's her.
And your daddy used to be a bitch in his previous life. He probably gave birth to you. Fuck out of here with that
Yo,
shit.
I really think that on point person is Auntie Hammy. I think they trolling me.
I don't think that's Auntie Hammy because she be on her own page. She don't think she trolled though. She gonna be straight up and go on her page.
Okay, yeah, I think she would go straight up on her page, huh? That is one thing. All in her mama's mouth.
Right, because his mama the man anyway. His daddy pushed him out his asshole. He the one invented sitting at the bus stop sucking on a lollipop. That's why you give head. That's why you sitting there talking all that dumb ass shit. Like, bitch, get off here.
Right. So my question for you, Red Hot, is that where do we draw the line between what's considered tea or gossip, and where do we draw the line when it comes to trauma? Let me ask you that.
I don't think nobody need to be discussing trauma at all, because when you go through something like that, it's like it's a trigger. Bringing tea is like getting some dirt on you, like you cheating on him, or you doing this, or used to do that. As far as some trauma, nobody should bring that up. I don't like that. It shouldn't be talked about until that person is ready to talk about it. And when that person is ready to talk about it, it just needs to be, I feel like, with someone privately. Trauma is different, because if you put it online, you're going to get all kind of backlash and a lot of stuff.
Right. And somebody brought up a good point earlier that, well, this lady is coming on everybody's channel and trying to get clout and stuff like that. So at the end of the day, is it her fault for going on everybody's channel talking about her story? Or should somebody say, like, hey, go get
you
help?
talking about Jen? Yeah. Well, I mean, when you go through something traumatic, people handle it different. Like, she been silent for a long time though. And so if he had registered like he was supposed to, nobody would have talked about it. So I feel like she need to talk about it. I mean, I don't blame her for doing that, because you handle it in different ways. Mm-hmm. So she's finally talking about it. I just would stick with one platform and just go on there, but I can't, because of stuff like this. There's a lot of bashing going on because of her trauma that she went through. But no, right. People, you have to get that off your chest. You have to eventually, because if you don't, that stuff will kill you. Like, it will haunt you and it will kill you.
Right. Exactly. And what I wanted to say too is that, I think there needs to be some accountability as well for the other people that's letting her come on their channel. And I'm not victim blaming at all. I don't want you to think that. I'm not saying whether it's true or not. What I'm saying is that if she's being harassed and all this other stuff, then somebody needs to step in and be like, hey, we need to take it the legal route, because the way that everything is being talked about now, it sounds like it needs to be taken to that route. If you being harassed and threatened.
Because we don't know, but I don't know if she probably is doing it. But see, she asked Noseyheauxlive. I mean, she went on Noseyheauxlive because Noseyheauxlive was defending her, because there was people on there actually going in on her. So she was getting defended. So that's why she's comfortable being on her platform, because she's actually defending and taking up for her. Unlike a lot, and then it'd be disgusting me sometimes, because when you go through something like that, it makes you feel, I don't know, it just makes you feel so messed up. And so when you see somebody defend you, you latch to that, because it's like, that's tragic. So I don't blame her for doing it.
On the show, because I did not even think about it from that standpoint. She's seen somebody defending her, and so she kind of linked up with that person, was all like, hey, this is my friend, this is who I can link up with. I never thought
everybody else is against her. So Noseyheauxlive, she was defending her, and I don't blame her for that, because everybody needs somebody in their corner, or that's going to make her be isolated, and she's going to mess around and have a heart attack or something, because that been having all that inside of you just to be able to talk to somebody to get it out, whether it's on a platform or not. I feel like that's important to have.
Right. And I really feel that with Jen, I feel that at this point with her, she really needs to take her story back and take things underneath her control. Like, yes, the other people have the platform, but now that you've been on, a lot of people's stuff, you got the platform, create your own platform, now that you're showing your face and everything like that. But because before I can see, okay, you're not showing your face and stuff like that, but now that you're showing your face and you're talking, then you take the reins back and you go on forth with yourself,
Yeah, I mean, she's doing it slowly. I'm following her, everything that's going on with her, and she's doing it slowly. You got to understand, it's hard coming out, especially when you go through something. It's hard to come out because everybody think you're a liar. Everybody think that you want clout or something like that, not knowing what this girl is going through and not understanding. It seems like they don't want to understand until something like that happened to them or somebody they close to. Then they're gonna see what she's going through and how she feel. But then it's gonna be too late. I don't feel bad for no female, especially a woman, to sit here and bash her like that, and then not have no sympathy or even the mentality to think that she's telling the truth and she need to get it out. What if she can't afford no counselor? Counselors are high. You need to talk to somebody. So I feel like, and then another thing why she's coming out, because she's giving other women to speak up and probably talk about their stuff too, because there's a lot of women don't talk about stuff like that. So she's giving them a platform to talk about that also.
Right. And uniquely Bronze, I don't know about that, but I know they said, hey, do you want help with a lawyer? And she said no. I do know that, but I don't know about the witness protection.
Yeah, she don't. They was asking her about a right to sue Nicki Minaj and stuff. I don't think she wants to do that. But I don't know, but she could say one thing and do another. Like she could be get a lawyer and in the process of doing that now and not going to talk about it online, because if you going through something, I wouldn't even acknowledge it online until it's happening.
Right. Yeah. But to go back to the whole situation, I think that just me as a person, if somebody wanted to get something off their chest, then I'm totally for it if you are a survivor. But if you're still going through the motions, then I think, one time is okay. But to keep it going and then like having these discussions about what you should do legally online, I don't agree with that.
Yeah, I feel like some stuff need to be let offline. I mean, I'm gonna tell you, like my mentality, like I be thinking about so much and I be talking so much real stuff. I be shocking myself sometimes because I'm like, dang, how do I know all this? But it's just, it's like when you go through so much in life, you learn stuff. You know what I'm saying? And so I can't help but to keep it real with everybody and be honest. I don't think if, about her situation, should nobody even be talking to whether she's lying or not if she's not on there to speak up. You know what I'm saying? I feel like if they're going to talk about her or bash her, she needs to be somewhere where she can defend herself too. Like, don't get online talking about her and, she's not on here to, respond to what you say.
Yeah. Oh, that's a good question. What is her end game? Is it to keep talking about it, or is there ever going to be an end to this?
Well, that's the question that I do have. She never brought it to light though. Like, this is what y'all got to understand. Like, she did not bring this to light. When he didn't register, that's when it came out. Nicki Minaj people the one who went and looked for that. They looked for that. So when they brought it out, people was getting contacting her. So that's why she came out and said something. Like, she was living her life and not being bothered with them at all until that.
Okay, I'm glad you brought that up because I didn't exactly know that part, how it came out, because I know the only thing I know about people denying it, they said that she wasn't the girl. Actually, it's another girl. Yeah, that's the only thing that I do know.
That's why I hate that. I hate when people when people haven't been there, and so you don't know what you're talking about, so you're gonna just automatically believe him because he's married to a superstar. Like, I don't care how much money you have, you're not perfect. Everybody has a past. Everybody make mistakes. Ain't nobody up here perfect, but you acting like this dude can't do nothing because he's with a certain person. But she wasn't even talking about this for real. She could have been everywhere. She could have been on BET, MTV, doing all this stuff, making a scene, and she wasn't. Like, they coming for her like she told him not to register. But and then they was like, well, he did his time. He have to register everywhere for the rest of his life because of what he did to her. So if you don't register, they got in contact with her, and that's why she came back out and saying something. That was like a year or two later when he, didn't register or something like that, or last year. So it's not like she was out there looking for attention. You know what I'm saying? But see, no matter what you do, when she wasn't showing her face, it was a problem. So now she's showing her face, it's a problem. So it's like, no matter what, somebody got something to say. So I tell her to handle it the best way she can, because ain't nobody, like, people just gonna always be against her because of who their favorite is, and that's not fair. I don't like that.
Yeah. So you've actually had conversations with her before, or a conversation?
No.
Or you just follow her? No. Oh, okay. No.
No, I mean, I'm just following what's going on. You know what I'm saying? It's like people can relate on different stuff because of stuff they go through. So that's why I can relate to her on a lot of stuff. Like, I'm not going to get on my platform and say what happened to me. you know,
Right.
because then I get the backlash, you know. But see, that's not, I don't even care about what, you know, what happened to me. This is a total different thing, because they brought this back up when he didn't register. All the thing he had to do was register, and it would have been still in the past, but he didn't do it. So they bring it back up. That's a trigger. Like,
And
you
I-
always
and I-
be on the lookout.
And I guess I can see the other flip side of that. It's all like, okay, what about if he did register, then would she had not talked about this ever, you know?
Probably not online. Not online
No.
unless they bring it to the light. Because they wouldn't know who she was. They wouldn't know who she was. But see, when you get tired of people dragging your name, eventually you got to come out and say something. But it took a long time for her to say anything. And I just don't like how they treating her. I'm not saying she's lying. I'm not saying she's telling the truth. But y'all got, like, people got to give her the benefit of the doubt.
Red Hot don't think you guys are against her or anything like that. No, because at the end of the day, we're not talking about whether or not she was in this predicament. We're not talking about that. We're talking
I wasn't talking about y'all. I'm talking about the people. I'm talking about the people that's actually bashing her, not you all.
Yeah.
It's just, this is the way I talk when I'm like, y'all, I'm not talking about y'all. I'm talking, they know who they are, who's bashing her.
Yeah, it's the people out there, like the crazy fans and stuff like that. That's what we're addressing. Yeah, no, not the people commenting. No, I want y'all to comment. Yeah, but him and Nikki's clique contacted her, and that forced her to be involved instead of it being between him and the state. Okay.
Right.
So Seven said, okay. Yeah, I can see it both ways, because it's all like, well, you don't have the platform, you might not have the money or the resources, and now you have to get your story out there, unfortunately, so you have to talk about it. So, okay, I can see that perspective. But damn, an 8-hour live, though?
Well, you tell her going there for 8 hours, they were just talking about, I don't know, I ain't doing no damn 8 hours. I only do 8 hours when I had a regular job.
Right.
Yeah,
I'm more concerned about the method of way things are being handled, not the actual her, you know, in general, just the way things are being handled and the way other people are around. You know, where's the adult in the room to be like, hey, this is how we're going to handle it moving forward. We're not going to continue to give other people money off of this, because at the end of the day, it's not on her YouTube channel. It's on everybody else's YouTube channel getting them clicks and views.
Right, but I don't think she's doing it for money, for real. She just want to be heard, and she want to give people, I guess, to make them feel comfortable to come out and talk about it, because that's some real life. People kill themselves behind stuff like this because they feel like everybody's against them. So, I mean, I don't know.
Yeah, we never know. But I do want to say prayers to Jen. I hope that she does get the help that she needs. I wanted to end it by saying that. But Red Hot, where can the people find you at? Because my phone about to die.
You can meet me at the trap. It's going down. You know, here, Red Hot Unfiltered, and Instagram. What is it? What's my Instagram?
Your Instagram is Katisha Tucker _Tucker, right?
Damn, you know him better than I do. Yeah, Katisha _Tucker 804. And my Facebook is Katisha Tucker and Tisha Tucker. I have 2 Facebooks because, you know, I was at 5,000 on one, and I'm finna block some people. But yeah.
Oh, damn. All right. Yeah. Well, thank you guys for checking out the show. Talk the Real Deal with AT2. I appreciate y'all. We had a good discussion. And Red Hot, I always appreciate you. I love you to death. I mean, I guess we'll be back on camera after we watch Reels live, because he already plugged his own stuff. And I should have blocked it. But he plugged his own live.
Yeah. I'm finna go watch it.
At the end of the day, I'll say this, and I'll give you guys a little sneak preview of what I want to talk about next. Everybody has a right to have a rebuttal. Everybody has a right to their own story. Everybody has their own version. So at the end of the day, no matter what Real says, it's not going to bother me. I'll take it as constructive criticism and we'll move forward. However, I do think, don't forget who made you, bitch.
Oh, my God.
Y'all, we out.
Bye.